What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Joe Alsabrook here with Mindset Over Everything, the podcast. Look, I just wanted to put something quick out here, and I am going to upload this with no music, no intro, no outro. But something hit me today, and aside from being sick, so aside from the germs that someone sneezed and breathed out of themselves into me, something hit me today, and this is what it was. Are you focused on the right activities to build your business and brand? Question mark. Or are you doing that for someone else? And I'm asking this very slowly and very directly because I think sometimes we get caught up in a mission instead of the mission. Now, that's not to say we can't jump in and believe in someone else's brand and believe in someone else's business to the point that we want to put our heart and souls into it. My point here is don't confuse the two because of this reason. The minute you shift your focus, because you will at some point along this journey and path, the minute you shift your focus back into branding and building your own business. And some people might say, I'm not branding myself. You are every day. Every interaction you have, you're branding yourself. Every post on social media, you're branding yourself. Someday, you're going to focus and put your attention on that. And it's at that moment when the real gets really real. It's in that moment that you're going to see exactly what and who are around you. And that's not even a bad thing. But it takes that to realize what's actually going on and who you need to invest your time and energy into. Now, this is just a fact of life. This happens, but it's a lesson that you're going to learn. And as I said many times in the first episode on through all of these episodes up until now, I guess we can call this 18 and a half because it's not a full episode, but up until now, I've said it time and time again. Have you heard it? Have you heard the lesson? Because if not, you need to go back and you need to start over at episode 1. And these are small episodes. It's not going to take you a long time. I'm here to shorten that learning curve, even if just by a little bit, because that little bit will pay off huge dividends in the future. And I know that because someone did that for me. They shortened that learning curve just a little bit, and that pay is paying off huge today. And I want to pay that back tenfold, a hundredfold. And I'm just crazy enough to believe that I can actually make an impact to affect and change the world. And that's what I'm here to do. Now, someone inevitably is going to be listening to this right now and say, "And change the world, Joe?" Yes, that's what I'm here to do. Make a real impact to the right people to affect and change the world for the better. Period. Whether or not I ever get credit, I don't even care because I know that's what I'm going to do. I know that's what I'm setting out to do, and I'm not going to stop. So it's going to be accomplished. It may have already been. I don't know. But that's my lesson to you is, are you focused on the right activities to build your brand and your business? Because even if you're doing it with and for someone else, you need to direct at minimum 30-40% of that energy into you and yours. You need to take those lessons that you're learning while doing that with and for someone else, and you need to start applying them to yours. If you go to work and you work 9 to 5, building someone else's business, building someone else's dream, building someone else's company, there's no reason in the world that you can't come home and work from 5 to 9 on building yours. Don't tell me you don't have enough time. I'm not going to hear it. You can tell that to someone else because you don't even believe it when the words come out of your mouth. Focus on you. You have to. Because why do you think in the airplane they tell you to take the oxygen mask and put it on yourself first before you start helping others? Because you're no good to anyone else, dead. And that's what you're doing is committing career and development and mindset suicide when your sole purpose is to focus on other people. When your sole purpose is to focus on someone else's mission and business and vision. That's not going to be popular with some of the gurus out there. That's not going to be popular with some people because they're gonna hang on that instead of the context, right? They're going to hang on that and they're going to say, oh, "Man, you can't. You got to be selfless." Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But one of the most selfless things you can do is build yourself up to where you can help sustain other people and along their path and development. Because if you can't do that, you're no good. You're that person in the plane that's not putting the oxygen mask, trying to help everyone else. How many more people could you have helped if you could breathe? That's it, folks. I love you guys. Keep pushing forward. Go execute. Run this back. There's only 6